Hey people, how are you? Oh, what a morning. What a morning. I think you're going to run errands and I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things. Mask. I don't want to talk about the political issue. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the benefits of wearing a mask. For those of you who are getting older, you know that some women have, how can I put it? They have more male genes in them as they get older, and that means they get facial hairs. I used to see it in certain kind of people. Now I see it in all people. Right under your chin, just as you're doing a photo shoot or a spotlight is on you on Zoom to comment, you look up, the camera is underneath you, and you see all these facial hairs. But guess what? If you wear a mask, nobody sees your facial hairs, provided you wear it correctly. You put it under the chin like this. Make sure it's over your nose. No face hair. Don't have to pay for that expensive electrolysis. Is that what it's called? You guys know what I mean. I mean that stuff that burns the ears permanently, though it doesn't. My suggestion is nair it off. Another benefit of face mask to me is we're living in stressful times and we all hyperventilate. Am I right or wrong? And what's the best thing when you hyperventilate? Well, it's to get carbon dioxide back in your body as soon as possible. How do you do it? The old way was take a brown bag, right? I'm parking, y'all, so take a brown bag, breathe in it slowly to get your oxygen back. Hey, I think they should design masks for those who hyperventilate. The mask could have an elastic property inside here somewhere. Plastic, and as you're breathing in and breathing out, there should be a balloon in there that can catch some of that carbon dioxide, and you can store it. Some masks are recyclable, so you can store that carbon dioxide in your mask, and you can, when you're stressed about things on the news, because we're all watching too much of the news, when you're stressed about school issues, because who's teaching your students? You are, not the teachers. Sorry, educators. But God said parents should be the first teacher. So, after you blow in your mask and have that carbon dioxide, save it! For the times when you're watching the news and you see something horrendous, go get the mask and blow in. Oh. And guess what? All you got to do to sanitize it is, once you get that air, spray some Lysol spray on it and reuse it. I'm sure many of you have thought of many good uses for your mask. If so, family, hit me up. Tell me what's your favorite reason for wearing a mask. I'm also going to talk about, I'm sorry that popped up. I should have put this on airplane mode or something. I'm also going to talk about superheroes in another segment. Why? Because there's a lot of people who love superheroes. I would like to say it's more men than women, but it's all people like superheroes. And I don't know about you, but I think Catwoman is a superhero. Is this a cat up here? I think Catwoman is a superhero, and I think we've underrated what a superhero can do when they wear black leather with a whip Russian rum and a glass of milk. I can tell you some things I can do. But anyway, stay tuned. We will talk about superheroes. Why? Because I've got superhero. No, let me put it this way. I have one superhero enthusiast, that's what they like to be called, in my house that discredits. Well, is that a good word? Discredits. Well, let's put it this way. It's always a Marvel DC conflict with this person. And it's not so much that they discredit what women do, but they certainly underrate the female superheroes. And we're moms, right? All the moms in the house, raise your hand. All the moms in the house, raise your hand. Why? Because we are superheroes. We are mothers. We are cooks. We are psychologists. We are taxi drivers. We are counselors. We are educators. We are Bible instructors. We are menders of all the family. Right. There are things that we do that we don't even speak about. We don't sleep. Oftentimes we don't eat. We're broke. If you're not a broke mom, you're a rich mom. Let's just plain and put it that way. If you're not a broke mom, you're a rich mom. But most moms are broke because the kids never grew up, always need your money. Even school-age kids need your money because schools can't buy supplies. What's that about, people? Since when did tax dollars, and I don't want to get into political issues, don't say this is a political platform, but when did your tax dollars quit paying for lead pencils? Is it because lead makes your kid crazy? Well, give them plastic pencils. And paper. Paper is so expensive. So, yeah, as moms, we're superheroes. And we're going to give a shout out to the women that don't feed their kids cereal in the morning. Oh, there was a time Rice Krispie Crunch was good for you. Yeah, it was harvested different. There was a time when Captain Crunch was the captain. Just like the Colonel was the Colonel of chicken. So there was a time maybe Captain Crunch was good for you. But now, no. The moms that cook bacon and eggs and toast and pancakes and pig in the blanket and oatmeal and malto-meal. Who cooks malto-meal anymore? Thumbs up if you cook malto-meal. There was a time when, okay, I'm going to go way back in my Louisiana roots. There was a time when moms made biscuits. Homemade biscuits. Dirty aprons is what you saw when you woke up to give your mom a kiss. Dirty aprons and the smell of food. Talk about a mom. And then she'd make that strong coffee. You didn't need an alarm clock. A good mom didn't have an alarm clock. She just brewed coffee. The kind that grew hair on your chest. And the kids wake up, oh, Mom, it smells so good. That's the kind of moms we're talking about. That's the kind of superhero we're talking about. We're not talking about Universal Studios, Marvel and DC. We're talking about real, down home, blues kind of mom. The kind that walk in the street looking for a bottle and diapers for their baby. The moms willing to barter to get food for your baby. These are the superheroes. Been there, done it. So, I'll be back with you. But remember, if you have a suggestion on what masks are beneficial for, please hit me up. I don't have a name. I have a voice. So remember, a good name of God is always good, but a voice with some good counsel, hey, that's good too. Love you people. Who am I? I'm out. I'm a superhero mom. That's who I am.